The Treaty of Versailles gave Czechoslovakia a port. I shall read to you the two articles. Article 363 states, in the ports of Hamburg and Stettin, Germany shall lease the Czechoslovakian state for a period of 99 years, areas which shall be placed under the general regime of free zones and shall be used for the direct transit of goods coming from and going to that state. Article 364 states the following: the delimitation of these areas and their equipment, their exploitation, and in general all conditions for their utilization, including the amount of the rental, shall be decided by a commission consisting of one delegate of Germany, one delegate of Czechoslovakia, and one delegate of the United Kingdom. These conditions shall be susceptible to revision every 10 years in the same manner. Germany declares in advance that she will adhere to the decisions so taken. In this way, Czechoslovakia, which is a landlocked country, thus got ports and access via the Elbe or the Oder to those ports. Now, of course, things have since then advanced, and the river traffic is not really suitable for maritime going vessels as we have today, and indeed I would even argue as they were then, but it did give Czechoslovakia access to the sea, and thus that sea would have to be protected. What's the situation today? Well, Czechoslovakia is now Czechia. The agreement with Stettin, which is now Szczecin in Poland, is no longer valid, but Czechia does actually have a 99-year lease that was signed in 1929 pursuant to the Treaty of Versailles articles which I mentioned earlier, and thus the lease will expire in 2028. This lease is in motorhome, which is in the port of Hamburg, and the lease obviously will run out in 2028, but the Czech state has shown its willingness to actually extend it, even though the port of Hamburg has actually requested its purchase. It also has two other areas in Hamburg, which are Saalhafen and Peuterhafen, and the Peuterhafen was actually purchased by Czechia in 1929, and Moldau and Saalhafen are part of the Hamburg Free Port.